say, obtain understanding. Every man or woman of wisdom will end their way in excellence. So excellence is the natural heritage of the wise. Wisdom is the lifting force. Though, think about it. The wisdom of Joseph and Daniel were the things that lifted him up. Wisdom is what lifts you up above your peers. Wisdom is the ability for you to profit in a laudable manner in your own environment. Proverbs 8 says, you see, before God created the earth, wisdom was with him. Wisdom and stability we are the instruments you need for sustainability. Wisdom is what God used to create planet Earth. Wisdom is what God said, let there be light, and there was light. Wisdom is what God said, let's make man in our own image. Wisdom. If there was no wisdom, God himself wouldn't have done it. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20, I read, he that walketh with a wise man shall be wise, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. In your life, in ministry, in your assignment, in your job, if you continue to walk with the foolish, you will obtain the same result. So it is important for us to walk with the wise. The class of people you work with will determine the influx, will determine your legacy, will determine what you have been designed to do. One of the biggest things in life that we must do is to understand that, number one, you must walk with the wise. You want to be wise? Walk with the wise. God of people. And then number two, you must get off being slothful. There are some people that want to excel, want to operate in a higher level, in a higher dimension. But if you look at the people they work with, if you look at the materials they read, one of the areas that I know people who want to really excel is I look at their library. What are in your library? What do you study? What do you read? What are the things that influences you? What are the things that influences your thinking? So you must change and begin to be relevant to your life by, again, gaining wisdom through what you read. Number three, I'm going to close. Wisdom is also obtainable through observation. One of the biggest areas in my life, I realized that when you observe people you trust, people you love, people you work with, you see, there are some gains I have made in my life because I observed my spiritual father. I'm not saying that I observed him. I observed what they do. I observed. You can't observe from a long distance. I'll say one time. You can't observe from a long way. You got to be close to see what is really occurring. Wisdom is what charts the internal voice. Wisdom is what guards the internal mind. Wisdom is the ability for you to say to yourself, I am going to be successful in what I do when nobody else want to listen to me. I want to just share with you before I close that you got to seek wisdom. You got to find understanding, and you got to be discreet in what God have designed for you to do. And you got to allow him to blossom in you. May God bless you today. May the Lord enlarge your coast. May the Lord increase you and strengthen you. May he never allow you to fall out of wisdom. Be wonderfully and be blessed, and let his name be glorified. Have a wonderful evening. Amen and amen and amen.